Hey everyone, good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy mini launch catalog party day. I don't know what order those words need to go in, but today we are going to look through the new mini catalog. We are going to look at the new scrapbooking products that have been launched. I'm so excited to show you those. Oh my gosh. And all of the yumminess in this catalog. It's just fantastic. So by now the post should have posted that tell you what time I'm going live, and that's 9, 11, 1, 3, 5, and 6. That's all Central Time. And in between there are posts. Oh my gosh, I forgot my earbuds. Let's see if I can get those to, because, all right, they say that they did. Okay, because if my fan turns on, the sound will be better if I'm going through my AirPods instead. And Kay, fantastic. And tell me that you can hear me okay, because I just switched from the mic on my camera to my AirPods. So hope that you can still hear me okay. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch the camera and let's get started because I think this first section is gonna take a little bit of time. So let me see if I can figure out. Okay, so the lighting is going to be a little wonky. My camera is definitely a little wonky. Let's see. Yeah, so it's morning, you know that, and it's not bright outside. It is kind of gloomy, but that lights in here are still, I don't know, still kind of odd. Um, we may play with that a little bit. That kind of gets a glare over there. I don't know if that's better or not. Anyway, I didn't test these things before we got started because I was trying to get my stuff organized to show you, and I'm missing something that I expected to be here, and I'm kind of bummed about it, and I have no idea where else it could be, so I'm guessing I just failed to order it. So anyway, here is the new mini catalog, and I'll try and get my hands out of it so I don't confuse the camera in its focusing. I adore this little these little houses. I think that's the cutest little cover ever. This catalog is live now. It launched, I'm going to say, the 4th of September and goes through, usually it goes through like the 2nd or 3rd of January, and tells you on the back. Yes, it launched the 4th of September and goes through the 6th of January. And that's when the January to April catalog. I said that with all the confidence in the world, didn't I? That's when the January catalog launches and celebration starts. So it's kind of a short turnaround. So I want to get to this as quickly as we can. I've already started playing with some of this and can't wait to show you. So let's dive in. Taking a look at the catalog and how it's organized, because you'll probably remember that the annual catalog looks different this year. It was organized a little differently in the way that products are grouped together. There's not a section for all the dies in one place, or all the embossing folders, or even all the designer series paper. And this catalog is arranged the same way, and it takes some getting used to. It's not right or wrong, it's just different than it was before. So I'm going to try and get my mouse over here to zoom in a little bit to talk about how it is organized. And I don't know if it's my glasses or my camera or what, I don't know that you can see, but hopefully you've got a catalog and you can kind of go along with me. So the table of contents, what are we starting with? And we'll talk about the 3 sections first. Okay, this step-by-step crafting, that's what we're going to talk about today, as well as this morning, the quick and easy. And then we're going to get to creativity your way in the next video. So with the step-by-step crafting, these are the kits. We call this a real choreographed experience. There's not anything, I just realized I'm not in the picture. Where did that go? Okay, time out. Close your eyes for a second, guys. I don't know why my screens are all such a mess. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. That's upside down. That's not it. Somehow oh, you know what? I think I scrolled down when I didn't want to. That's the one we're looking for. That's a little bit better. Okay, so we call this a choreographed experience. All the steps are there for you. If you want, you can follow along exactly as how the instructions tell you, or you can mix them up, go a little bit rogue, do whatever you want to, but that is um, everything's included. We did this kit experience in last Sunday. It was so much fun. But I've got some kits I'm going to show you, talk about that a little bit more. The quick and easy options would be um, a mix and match, right? You have several different pieces that you can put together to make tags or cards, some really cute things for the holiday season there. Creativity Your Way, those are all the suites. So all the suites are together. A suite is this, all the products are coordinating. There's a stamp set, dies or a punch. There might be an embossing folder, embellishments, ribbon, designer series paper. So all of that collection is together in the catalog. All of those collections are together, grouped together in the catalog. And then we get into bundles. And then we get into stamp sets by themselves. And then in the index in the back, everything is broken out even more. So here's the index for the mini catalog. And you can see here are the dies. So it does list all the dies together so that you can flip. And you remember that it wasn't that long ago that Stampin' Up! Did us that great favor by making the name of the dies equal the name of the stamp set. Which has made all of our lives so much easier to figure out what's a bundle and what not, what's part of that bundle. So here are the dies, here are embellishments all listed out, a couple of loose embellishments. There are 3 embossing folders in this catalog. Thought I had ordered one. It turns out it's not. Actually, you know what? It's actually in the annual catalog and just pictured here. So maybe I do have it. Um, and then we get into the paper and packaging, and that's broken down into the different types. Punches, we have 2 punches in this catalog, the ribbons, and then the stamp sets over here as well. So let's go back to the beginning. And so here's our index. The Making a Difference. We're going to come back and look at this paper a little bit later. It is part of one of the suites, but we call this our giving back product. And this season, for every pack of this designer series paper sold, Stampin' Up! Is donating $3 to children's literacy charities. Charities, organizations that are combating children's literacy. So it is super retro paper, love the colors. So stay tuned. We're going to come back to that in just a bit. Message from Sarah. She goes into an explanation of this a little bit too, the step-by-step, the quick and easy, the creativity your way. Love Sarah's style. She is much like me. She's mostly a simple stamping, and now she goes all out for some really amazing celebrations, but mostly she's that simple stamper. She's got things handy so that she can quickly put something together. Now, not like me, she is pretty good at having a vision, whereas I need some help getting to that vision most often. Page 7, we talk about the very best value in the catalog, and that is ordering a starter kit, becoming a demonstrator. I think that becoming a demonstrator is a really frightening term for most of us because it implies that you've got to do what I do. You've got to run something the way that I run it. You've got to have Facebook Lives or you've got to have classes. And that's not the case at all. I think most of us join because we are interested in the discount. Both of the starter kit and of the ongoing discount. Sarah talked quite a bit at a recent convention about her mission to eradicate loneliness. And that is certainly the reason that I fell in love with Stampin' Up! Was because I was living in another state, didn't have any friends, and wasn't working. And I was first pregnant, and then I had an infant and a toddler. And so that monthly getaway for me, man, that was all about getting rid of some loneliness in my life. So that's the join special. There's a QR code that will tell you a little bit more about that um, if you'd like some information, or you can always reach out to me. I'm glad to help you along. I'm going to jump back just a few minutes because I realized I didn't talk about these icons down here at the bottom. Now these are not new icons, but the little basket with the heart indicates that there are products that are available on the online store. You can find more information there. The QR codes that you find will take you to additional information about that particular product. And then we have the English and French, which lets you know that these products are available in both English and French. So if we have any questions about those icons, we'll talk about them as we go. Okay, so now, step-by-step crafting. Now guys, this is the kit that just came out. So every month, Stampin' Up! Is releasing 2 of these all-inclusive kits. This ornament kit was one of the ones that was released in September, and it is not in my craft room, at least not that I can find. And I did a cleanup pretty recently, so I think I failed to order it, which I'm really bummed about. But this is adorable. It makes a set of ornaments, 3 different sizes, with little pine cones. The bows are already tied for you. That's a win, right? Um, you can use a hot glue gun, but it's not required for this kit. I am definitely going to order it this week because I thought it was here already. Let's take a look at some of the kits that are available that I do have. All the kits are not going to be pictured in the catalog. They are something that you can view online, and they're either available or they're not available. We don't always know how long a kit is going to be available. Whereas the catalog, we know that we have that's the shelf life of the product is the time of the catalog. But with the online exclusives, with the kits, we don't always know. So let me show you back up. And you can see that over this shoulder, I have the little haunted house kit. So this was released and very quickly sold out. I've sold out of the ones that I had purchased as well. It will be back in November, which is after Halloween. And it will be around through the next Halloween season. So this is an adorable kit. So be on the lookout. I'll probably repurchase it when it becomes available and have it on hand for the next season because that's what we do, right? I do have this kit, and I have this new storage, I'm going to call it storage box kit, but it has the box and cards to make with it. Some kits include stamping and some kits do not include stamping, but let's take a look at the ones that I have over here and see who's up. So your kits come in this adorable box. It's very sturdy. It's a great place to store your cards or your ink spots or your stamps. You could store all your little stamp sets in one of these boxes too. But so this is the Christmas Everywhere kit. And I've already removed it from the plastic because I didn't think you needed to watch me do that. But the front shows you pictures of the finished product. And you can see that there are 3 styles of cards, 3 designs, and then matching envelopes, coordinating envelopes. So you're going to make 9. And this is a stamping kit, right? It includes a stamp set. As we're going to see. On the very back, it shows you everything that's included in the kit. And there are some basics to the kits that you can scan the QR code and see. You can scan this QR code and see the detailed instructions of someone actually putting it together. Usually it's Sarah. So you can see that this has a stamp set, it has some dimensionals, an ink spot, your card bases, your envelopes, and then some other pieces, and labels where you're going to stamp your greetings. The instructions are phenomenal. They are very, very visual. Okay, they're showing you that, here's your block, right? Here's your ink spot. This represents your ink spot. If I can come up a little closer. And then this is your block and the 3 different stamps that you're going to do on card number 1. Okay, you're going to peel your stamp off of the little acetate, I'm going to call it, and then you're going to place it on your block, ink up your stamp, and then you're going to stamp it as shown. So here, this is showing you where you're going to put your tree and where you're going to put your star, and then your Merry Christmas is going to go on your label. It shows you where to put your dimensionals by these open hexagons, and then how to assemble your card, and it does that for all 3 designs. These are fantastic for fun gatherings with friends. For quick and easy projects, I take these with me when I'm traveling, these or paper pumpkins, because there's something that I can do in the hotel room when I'm not working. I just need to get that out of the way. This kit weighs a ton. I meant to weigh it and I forgot. This is the one that has the box. Okay, so you not only are you going to assemble the box, you're going to make for 8 cards. And I got to show you. Okay, so here are the contents, right? Here's some vellum. You can see it's already perforated, pops out pretty easily. And then some gold foil accents. These are labels for your box. We have these beautiful, colorful die cuts. The imagery is just gorgeous. Not stamping in these cards. So you have your pre-printed labels for these. Isn't this adorable? And you've got different, I mean, here's best wishes, thinking of you, happy for you, just because. So let's see, happy birthday. This is a great all around kit. And then the box to go with it. Now here are the card bases. And one of the things that I love is that, so you could make these bases just like this is the front and this is the back. Of course, this is the inside. But you could also cut these in half and take this to be a layer for a new card, put it on a white card base or a different card base, make this a layer for another card. You could really extend the experience by taking these card bases and using them as layers for other cards. So if you want to get really creative, you have everything that you need to do so. Here are the beautiful bases, envelopes, darn. And then you've got dimensionals, you've got little glue dots, and then you have your box. Guys, this is so, I need to weigh this, hold on. Okay, the box weighs nearly a pound, 15 ounces, 15.8 ounces. So, and look how gorgeous it is. It's got this, can you see the little foil accents and this beautiful blue? So here's this is going to become the lid. And then here's the box and then the dividers. So I am so excited to put this together. I think it's Michelle proof. I think I can do that one. I'm not going to lie, the haunted house gave me a few anxious moments. It's not hard. It just required some patience. I didn't want to work with hot glue because that's a recipe for disaster. Okay, so that's the card keeper kit. And I can put, when I come back into these descriptions, I can add more details. I'm just going to show you this last one quickly. This is called Christmas Wishes. And it's just super pretty as well. So you're going to make 8 cards. The card bases here, the ink spot is pretty peacock. The card bases are this gold foil stripe, or this leafy pattern. Again, you could do the same thing, cut those in half, but look at the inside. The inside has got some gold foil as well. So really, really clever here. This is a stamping kit. So you have this is your labels. You've got these pretty die cuts. as well. And your stamp set has a nice big greeting. So I hear a lot of times from my mom that she wants a bigger greeting on the inside, so that she doesn't have to, it's stressful for her to figure out what to write in the card. So she loves these large greetings. Hi, Dana. And so you get that with this one. And I myself love when we have this one, there's a greeting on the outside as well as the inside. I see Dana just joined us. Dana is amazing at doing, not leaving her envelopes or her insides naked, as we say. So cute stamp set here. Um, and then because your envelopes are this stunning gold shimmery stuff, you've got labels where you can, for addressing your cards. Okay, so that is Christmas wishes. And like I said, that ornament kit, I'm super sad I don't have. Kits are great fun. They make great gifts too. So if you have a crafty person that has everything, or someone that, I'm going to send this, I think, to um, my manager as she is off work for a few weeks. And I think that's something that she can do. Here's that haunted home kit that I talked about. So anyway, so here's just a sampling of some of the kits that are available. The most recent one are the ones that are more holiday um, themed. How about that? The quick and easy option. So this is not something that is, here are your instructions and everything's included in a box. There's no box, okay? But they're all these coordinating mix and match items. And I have all of this. I thought this was amazing, but I want to show you in the catalog first, and then I'll pull out these products because I want you to see the samples. I can't move that. I wanted to, okay, I've got stuff that you can't see, but it's in my way and I can't move it. It's in your way now too, but I'll have to figure that out. Okay, so in here we have, so you've got some great samples here. So if you're a person that needs samples, here are some samples. And you also have samples and sketches. Okay, love the sketches. And by the way, my sketch ambassador Dana, we need to pick a sketch to work with in October. So if you could think about that, please. Sketches were a big hit in the annual catalog that was released in May, and we've got more in the holiday catalog. So you should be able to find samples that of these sketches in the catalog, but then um, just extend it beyond to other products. Swap out your DSP, swap out your stamp set, and this is a great place for jumping off with your creativity. Here are some samples with the cards and tags, and then I'm going to jump back and show you the products. So we have some cards and envelopes, and then we have 3 different ephemera packs, right? Pre-cut images and sentiments, and you just got to see them. So let's start. So the card bases, we got 3 different colors, all with this gorgeous gold foil. And let's see if it tells us, should be. I'm looking for colors, Cherry Cobbler, Garden Green, and Night of Navy. So, is this the top or is it the bottom? Do you want to extend this, cut this in half? You certainly can. Okay, I'm really playing with the zoom. So you could cut this in half, make 2 cards from it, which is probably what I will do, even though that means that my envelopes won't match each of them. I'll probably do that anyway. So we have the green, the red, and the Night of Navy. I don't know how I got them all out of order, but, oh, and this is kind of cool too, because you notice that the Cherry Cobbler has got the gold foil across the bottom or the top, whichever you want. The Garden Green is landscape. And then the Night of Navy is back to portrait with the gold at the bottom or the top. And then the envelopes, oh my gosh, look at the envelopes. These are just gorgeous. So the gold foil at the along the bottom, and then this kind of ombre, just beautiful card bases. Now, and you could use that with these packs, or you could use them completely separate. So this is number 2. This is the tags for the season. Okay, so there are 4 designs, and you get 2 each. They already have a little hole poked, very, punched. Now, from working with other labels that include the little punch hole, you can easily not use the hole just by putting a bow or a little embellishment over it. These are massive tags. You have some that are pretty plain to be dressed up. You can layer these together. So here are lots of tags, right? I don't even know if it tells us. Okay, I didn't count, but you can see that's a lot of tags. That's a lot of tags. All right, number 3 is called Joyful Images. So you can see how these are meant to go together, right? So first you have the tags, then you have images, and then lastly we're going to have sayings. So we have some reindeer and bells, and snowmen, bows, boughs. Look at these evergreens. Look at all the colors. So continuing on with that, cherry cobbler, garden green, night of navy, and all of these traditional holiday images. So much to do with those. Maybe if I get a break today, I can play with this a little bit. It's hard to decide what to play with first. Okay, these are the joyful sayings. Look at all these. It's not that I get excited about this or anything, right? Can you see? This one is thinking of you this Christmas. Let it snow. So those of us in Tennessee were like, yeah, bring on the snow because we don't get it. Look at the gold die cuts here. Laser cuts, I think they would say. So we have Christmas, season's greetings, merry, holidays, joy, and happy. And then another one, look at the Noel. Wishing you a Christmas full of peace and wonder. So really, really pretty. I think that would be a fun gathering to have. Get together with your friends and make tags, cards, anything that you want with this, right? All right, so that is the Creativity Made Fun and Easy, the mix and match. And then we're going to stop. We're going to talk about the memories and more, and then we're going to take a pause. So we have this a little bit festive designer series paper over here, and it's so cool. It's so cool. So it is 6 sheets of patterned paper. There are 3 double-sided designs. You get 1 each of those. And then there are 3 single sheet die cuts. So let me back this up a little bit so you can see the full page of die cuts. Oh my gosh. No, I still can't get it on the screen. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I mean, your eye doesn't even know where to look. I mean, the wreath, oh my gosh. These are so beautiful. And they're already perforated. They're going to just pop right out, right? So how are you going to store these? That becomes a question for me. So I think that all of these should fit in a clear envelope. So that's what I do with mine because I don't want to store them like just with my paper. But look at this, guys. So the wreath pops out. It has a center, and then it has a little package in the center of that. Now, but you may want to hold on to this because this would be a great stencil for something else, right? If you wanted to stencil a present looking background, then this could become your stencil. So you might even put that in a separate bag, whatever you're going to use as stencils. But then you could put these, oh my goodness, in a little clear envelope. That way you can see them, and they're not in such danger of getting damaged. These are just gorgeous. Okay, so there's the top one. Look at this poinsettia. You've even got little, strips to make layers. Here's a great label. These ornaments. This wreath is a full. It's not punched out, so that you could add a greeting inside it. So many elements here. And then here we have some card layers, right? Some foil accents on here too. The star, the tree. And then these are the papers. This is beautiful. Okay, so we're into the double-sided, so we've got a stripe. I love that. I'm not a huge blue fan, but this is really pretty, different colors of blue. Now, I am a big fan of buffalo check. And then the trees. So geometric triangles, okay, not necessarily just trees. And then, oh, that's so cool. Can you all see that? All right, so that is a little bit festive. Yep, I did read that upside down. Any good mom can read upside down, right? Yeah, so you can see how this is going to be a struggle to put this back together in its packaging. So yeah, think about punching them out and storing them together that way. Now, memories and more. Memories and more. So I am a scrapbooker with pocket pages. I like pocket pages. And so that's what these memories and more first make me think of, right? These are 4x6 and 3x4. That's the standard size for pockets in your scrapbooking. Stampin' Up! Offers a 6x8 size pocket page set of pocket pages right now. As you know, Close to My Heart products have just launched as well, and we're going to have even more coming up. Use these as cards, right? These can make gorgeous card layers, right? So you get all of these, you get multiples of these designs, and these are two-sided. So one can have your greeting, and one can have a layer for background. Okay, I happened to pick up ones that didn't. So here's a background layer, and a journaling layer on that side, although that actually goes with, there's a tree. So these are great fun to work with. And because there are several of each design, you can make multiples or you can mix them up. They're so much fun. I always do one class with Memories and More in the holiday season. We cut these, we do all kinds of fun things with them, the 4x6. And I am trying to get to something in the back. I love these colors. This is, I don't know, kind of retro to me. And when I say retro, I'm thinking 1970. Okay, I'm not thinking 90s. And then you have the little laser cut stickers as well. Truly stickers. Okay, peel and stick. And there are 2 sheets of each design. And so there are 4 sheets of stickers and 2 designs. So fun. Now we have note cards and envelopes that are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 that you can layer these up for using in your make cards easily with those, or you can cut these to the traditional 5 1/4, 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 if you like as well. All right, so let me see if I can get back to me. Yeah, that's me. So that's our first live. Now remember, I'll be back here at 11 Central, and we're going to pick up with the sweets. Ooh, so much to show you. And we call that creativity your way because there are samples here. There's tons of samples on Pinterest and all over the internet to follow. There's some gorgeous ones in the catalog, and I can't wait for that section. It's going to be lots of fun. This is where all the coordination takes place. And if you are we're going to say a seasoned stamper, this may be where your heart belongs. For me, I don't know. I guess I'm a seasoned. I'm not. I'm a baby in the eyes of my stampers, my friends, and the length of time that they've been stamping. I learned so much from all of them. But I like the coordination. So the suites and all of the coordination is great because it's sort of like a kit in the sense that everything is going to work together. Just grab the coordinating colors and you're good to go. So live one is in the books. I'll be back in an hour and not quite an hour and a half, and we'll pick up and we'll talk about the suites that are in the Holiday Mini. Holiday Mini. Oh my gosh. I tried to sleep in so that my mouth and my brain would maybe coordinate, but maybe not. So I'll see you all in a bit. Take care. Bye bye.